Dancing the Foxtrot, Drew Lachey and his partner Cheryl Burke.
It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found that somebody who could make me true, could make me be blue, or even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you. Some others I've seen might never be me, might never be cross, try to be false, they wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. Babe, it had to be you, wonderful you, had to be you.
Like you had nothing to be worried about. That was great. That was great. Len, what did you think?
Well, for me, you never cease to amaze me. You did lose the character of the dance a little bit. I wanted to see that gliding, fluid movement. But when you listen to that music, there's so much noise. I thought you interpreted the music really, really well. Well done.
All right, Carrie Ann.
I thought that what's so wonderful about you two is the partnership. And in that number, we could definitely see how great the partnership is. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic.
And Bruno.
Well, I actually, Drew, I'm slightly disappointed tonight because coming from where you come from, let me speak.
Go on.
Sometimes, you know, you went into puzzle Dublin
No,
mode.
he didn't. No,
Yes,
he
he
didn't.
did.
No, he didn't.
No.
He was doing some
That was elegant. That was very elegant.
All right, let him finish. Let him finish.
Len, you mentioned it yourself, and because he's being so stunning, and because he's done such a good work, tonight he could have done better.
No,
because
what I
you
said,
can.
All right, guys.
I said he lost
Ignore
his
him.
character.
He's Italian.
The music was so powerful, Bruno. That was the only
but
way to interpret
you still
that
have
music.
to be.
No,
All
Fred,
right.
It was beautiful.
We're going to turn their mics down so that we can get off on time. Tomorrow night, we'll reveal which of our dedicated couples will leave the competition after months of intensive training. For one of them, the result will be heartbreaking. That's at 8, 7 Central. After the break, we'll get Drew and Cheryl's scores live. Can we get security for these three? Welcome back to Dancing with the Stars. We are 1 week away from the finals when one of our couples will be presented with our bright and shiny Mirrorball trophy. And with it, the coveted title of Dancing with the Stars champions. They had Vanna White over this week. Let's get Drew and Cheryl's scores right now for their Foxtrot.
Will the judges please reveal their scores? Carrie Ann Inaba,
9.
Len Goodman,
9.
Bruno Tognoli,
8.
26. You're smiling there. I was concerned for a second because when you came back here, you didn't seem too happy with what they had to say.
No, I'm just scared for Bruno because my wife is sitting across the audience from him right now, and you know,
Don't mess with a pregnant woman.
hormones. You know, he better watch himself. She can be pretty feisty.
Well, even though, I gotta say, that even though Bruno had some comments, the audience was just on their feet. They were screaming. They were so excited. So that's gonna make you feel pretty good after you dance.
Absolutely, and they didn't say anything about my shoulders. It's a success. It's a success. My shoulders stay down. So
one step at a time, and that was last week. You conquered that, but I know this week it was sort of difficult with the trying to get the hip action, the rumba hips. So what was the most difficult part about that?
Well, I think we'll see whether we got it worked out later on. But I think just for this song, it was just incorporating the fun of the song and the dance and the kind of lightheartedness. The rumba, you know, it's the romance, the sexuality, you know. It's
ready to see the rumba, ready to see the romance. All right. Well, again, that's 26 out of 30 for Drew and Cheryl. If you want to see them next week in the finals, your votes count. Every vote is crucial. Call the number on your screen. Go to abc.com. You know the drill. You guys can go get danced. Latin, next, go.